Okay, so first things first. How do you know when to harvest? I'm going to show you. They're not in the ground. We went out there at 10:30 at night and harvested these. It's been hot. We haven't wanted to be outside. So, what you're looking for is the leaves. You're going to want to kind of pay attention to how many leaves your garlic has. Some people go by the method of once the third leaf has died back, you want to harvest. You do not want to let them all die back. And when they die back, they completely go to the bottom, dried off. And they will just disappear. Each leaf is a piece of paper around your garlic. So if you harvest too soon, your garlic won't be fully grown. But if you harvest too late, you're going to be eliminating that paper because it's going to rot off, and then you leave your garlic susceptible to not being able to be stored long term. So you're going to wait till 3 leaves. If the garlic had 6 leaves, 3 is definitely what you're waiting for. If it has, like, let's just say an astronomical amount, like 10 leaves, you could probably wait till about the 5th leaf is dying back. But you want to get it before they all die back. And you can also check it too when you take it out. Feel your garlic. If it's nice and hard, it doesn't feel loose inside the wrappers, then it's ready. If it's still got a lot of room, then it still could grow some more. So you could just put it back in the ground and let it continue growing. So that's how you can tell. That's how you know when it's ready. But I'm going to tell you a couple of our mistakes. So we planted this in the fall. Our soil was not amended. Big mistake, guys. The soil being as hard and packed as it was made it very challenging for the garlic to really grow. So we had smaller heads than what we would have had we have had a nice loosened soil. So we got garlic heads that are decent size, like this one, all the way down to ones that are like that one. See the difference? This is like one single ball. But it is what it is. I'm still happy with the harvest. We still got a good harvest. But you want to make sure your soil is loose. A hard packed soil is going to create smaller bulbs. Also, make sure your soil is the right nutrient ratio. We didn't really check any of that. And make sure you're not planting your garlic too deep. The deeper it goes, the smaller the head. Small cloves that you're planting are going to create smaller heads. So there's multiple things that are going to play into how big your garlic is going to be. But let's talk about how we preserve this. I'm going to show you the garlic. So once you have your garlic, this was our full yield. This is our fall. Stupid thing. Focus. Focus. This is what we planted in the fall. We're harvesting now in the summer. Like I said, we got some decent heads, and then we got some that are just kind of laughable. But we'll still use it. It's less garlic than we had to buy. So you're going to leave the stems intact. You're going to leave the roots intact. Like this one. See, you can kind of see how it has 2 dead leaves there. The third one's starting up, and then you have other dry ones. This one was actually a little less along, but it's nice and firm. It's done growing. It's done growing. So you're going to take about 4 to 5 of these garlics, and you're going to take some twine and tie it. Leave the roots, leave the leaves, and then you're going to hang them vertically in a cool, dry area where the sun really isn't hitting it either. And you're going to let this just dry out. Once it's fully dry, you can clip the roots back and you can clip the leaves down to the garlic head. You don't want to clip it too soon because you could end up inviting bacteria into the garlic itself before it's fully cured, and it doesn't have the protection in place of the dried paper. You don't want to peel these leaves off. You don't want to do any of that because each leaf, if you peel it off, you're peeling the paper off the garlic as well. So you want to leave those alone and just bunch them. Don't wash the garlic. Leave the dirt on there. You can kind of brush some of the loose dirt off, but the dirt will clean off more as it dries. Don't wash it. So I got my 4, 5, I think. Yeah, there's 5. my 5 garlic heads. And this stuff gets tall, guys. It's actually kind of pretty to watch grow. It just looks like an ornamental grass. But there's our 5. I can't find my baling twine. So we just have some yarn. I'm going to take this loose end and slip it through that loop. So that way it can just kind of tighten around the garlic. And then we're just going to take that and you're going to hang it vertically. That's all you do. It's just a waiting game for everything to dry up. Now, one thing I should have mentioned that I forgot is that garlic does not need to be cured to use it. If you want to pull it from the garden and instantly use it, that is totally safe. It does not need to be cured first. So if you don't want to cure it, you can just leave it as is. Just remember that it only lasts so long then. You have to use it pretty fast. Also, with the garden, if you leave it in the ground, eventually it is going to just be garbage as well if you let all that paper dissolve off. So if you're going to pull 20 head of garlic out, you probably want to preserve it. Go ahead and keep some off to the side that you can use anytime you want, anytime recent, soon. But the rest of it, try to put away, preserve it, so that it lasts a good while. Guys, that's it. Short, sweet, fast, to the point video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Remember, be kind. You don't know what anyone is going through. And we'll catch you on the next one.